guys, it is Chris, my boy Ryan, SVT Garage, and we're back in it today. Today's video is going to be a little hodgepodge of a couple cars, a couple things, and more or less like a shop update of kind of where we're at and what we got coming in and what we got going out. So let's flip this around and let's see what we got. All right, guys, coming up next on the chopping block here is Carlos's car. This thing's getting a slew of parts done. So headlights, new bulbs, we're going to be putting some nose sights in there, wideband, some Bilstein stuff, control arms, you know, some front suspension work, full tilt boogie rear, completing the butt end of this thing. That's all getting done. Some dress up stuff like the JLT cold air intake, paint correction, and some hood struts. So we got a nice list of parts going on this thing. So you guys know we got Black Mamba, and this car is absolutely ready for a tune now. So we're just getting with Kevin Dunn on this. The 4-pound lower is added, belts back on the car. We are going to put some fresh plugs in it, but other than that, this car is ready for done. AC's working, still blowing ice cold. You guys know we did the brakes on it. Got the Brembos in there, and what else? Yeah, so this right here is ready for basically that. This car came in as a quick fix for the customer. Just got the car, got it delivered, and whoever was delivering it to that customer, they basically, when they pulled it off the trailer, they ripped the bumper off with it. So we got a new bumper coming, got some hardware, and they damaged the heat exchanger, so that'll be getting fixed. And then kind of while we're in there doing a couple things, this is a pretty quick job for us, so we're going to do some, they want the car raised a little bit, so we're going to do some Eibach Pros in here. It's got some H&R race in the front and then some purple springs. I wasn't sure of the brand, I couldn't find anything on there. In the rear, so we're going to go ahead and make sure the front and the rear has the same springs, and then just do some control arms, and then this thing's gone. So, but yeah, the customer just got this and is dying to drive it, so we're gonna get this back on the road for him. This beauty showed up today. So after the blue car is gone, after the red car is gone, this is going to be SVT Garage's biggest build. And what I mean by that is motors coming out, we're adding cams, it's getting a 2.9 Whipple on it, T56 Magnum, transmission, new RXT clutch, carbon fiber drive shaft. It already has the full tilt boogie in the rear. It already has the BMRK member. We're doing the Brembo brakes on this car. There's a couple other things. What else are we doing to this? A slew of other kind of like dress up parts. The whole top of the motor is going to get all dressed up and powder coated, so valve covers, pulley bridge, and etc. Everything up there. But yeah, so T56 Magnum, carbon fiber drive shaft, and then on the inside there's just oh, door's locked. There's just a couple things that he wants fixed, like on passenger side where the window meets the top here. It's sagging down, so we're going to address that for him. It's an anniversary car. He's got some funds he wants to dump into this thing, and oh, full fuel system too. That's what it is. So we're probably gonna run the FIC 1200s in this, and gonna do a 4 level 3 kit in here as well. So this car is gonna be pretty stout when we're done with it. He's shooting for around 800 wheels, so that's kind of what we're gonna try to get into this. And then we had this come in today. This was an in and out type of job. Wanted some new axle backs. Had the Roushes on there. So if anybody's looking for some axle back Roushes, he's going to be selling these. So customer had a 95 Cobra R, sold it, ended up buying this low mileage GT 500 and that 3,000 mile Cobra, the 96 Cobra that you guys saw us work on. So these are both of his car. But when he got the this up on his lift at the house, the rear pinion seal was leaking, so we changed that. Did the exhaust, and then we got new gear oil in there, and kind of just replaced everything back there while it was here. So this was a quick couple-hour job, and it's back out. He's on his way. I will find out if anybody's interested what he's asking for these. These are the Roush ones. He just said they were a little too loud for him. He went with the I think he went with the just more of like the Ford Racing axle back on the car, just to quiet it down for him. So very nice car. I think this one has 20,000 miles on it, and it's a 2011. So he's got some nice cars in the stable at his garage. All right, guys, I wanted to throw this in the video, so if it seems a little out of place, I apologize. But I want to show you what we ran into, because we got the new belt on here and we got the lower pulley, so we just essentially added 4 more pounds of boost to this thing. Should put it somewhere up into the lower to mid 20s, which I think the car would definitely benefit from it. And we're going from 93 to E85. So because we're getting ready for a tune, I went ahead today and switched out the spark plugs, gapped them, put them in. God, that sucks. The Mammoth is, this side was great. I mean, normally this side is the one that's horrible, but the old Mammoth here, and we'll get into this in a second here, but had to remove the intake tube here and give myself some room to access this entire side of the spark plugs and the coil packs. This one, let me get a light. So this last end one back here, you can see that gray right there, that is the coil pack cover. Well, even with that intake tube out of the way, it is still a huge, gigantic pain. And I had to snake myself in there with a swivel and da-da-da-da. It was horrible, but got it done. But I want to show you guys the plugs. Yeah, these definitely needed to get out of the car. So right plug, NGKs, all of them are uniform like this. So I don't know, I'm assuming that maybe the car had some, at one point in its life, was running maybe some race fuel, like an octane booster, something along the lines of that. So I mean, that's you kind of see that with those applications in the cars. But changed out, all good, all new, brand new NGK TR6s are in the car, gapped at 26, and this is ready for a tune. What do I got going here? Well, we test drive the cars whenever we do something to them, and everything was great, everything was fine. But what ended up happening was when we did the bleeding on it, this was tight. I don't know if it was not tight enough. I don't know if there was still some left in the upper nipple there, but some brake fluid dripped down. I saw it today, caught it, and just basically had to fix that entire face of this caliper, because it really wasn't capable of just, the drip came down here, and unfortunately just couldn't really walk it out. So what I did is I just basically refaced that caliper, and it looks just as good as it did before. We got some more Brembo stickers, so that'll be put on and back on the road here in a minute. It's just, you know, as you guys know how we do it here at the garage. I mean, things happen. We're not gonna just pretend like it didn't happen. So I had all this taped off. This is, I got to come back here and throw some more bags up. I took them down, they were just falling, and I was working on a detail that went out, so I had this up in the air, bags are going everywhere. It's a mess, so I just let it hang, let it fall. But I gotta just come back here and finish taping this off so I can throw the clear on there. But that's all fixed, and that's pretty much back to where it needs to be. I just want to say that if you guys got these bigger blowers, they're cool, they make power, but it just sucks trying to maintain them. So it's kind of the issue we have with the 3/4 crusher. That inlet's on the other side, and it's just, these last two on the passenger side are just such a pain in the butt to get to. But with some swivels and some patience and some curse words, you too can get it done. But I just want to throw that in there, guys. So we'll get back to the video. And then you guys know here we are finishing up working on Sonic Boom. It's coming down to the end here on this. Just a couple more things on this to do. Ryan just finished wiring up the rest of the fuel system for this, so that's done. We're gonna start plumbing up everything up here and then getting this thing back together for him. I did wet sand the roof, so my 3000 came in today, and I'm gonna come back and hit that and then work on that tint in the rear. But this car here we are absolutely getting excited for. So this car is going to be leaving, this car is going to be taking its place, And then we have another one coming in from out of state, the Carolinas, and that one's going to be in here as well, getting some work done. And then you guys know the old comp orange car. Nate's car is still undecided on what he's going to be doing with this. He has a ton of parts up here for it. So, I mean, new Whipple, T56 Magnum, really nice full tilt boogie, two-piece rotors on here. He's got the whole underneath of this thing powder coated up nice and clean and pretty much new looking. But word is this might be, could be a part out. I don't know, he's just he's not sure what he wants to do. Don't hate us, it's not our car. I'm trying to tell him to keep it, but we don't know yet. So that's that for that. But I figured I'd shoot a quick update video on what we got going on in the garage this week. We only got one video out last week. I was busy I had to pull a 48 plus my normal shifts. I was busy at work, same thing with Ryan, so we only got one video out last week. So you guys know we try to shoot for Wednesdays and Saturdays. We're only really capable of getting one out Wednesday, so we do apologize for that. But life happens, and we were just doing what we got to do. But looking forward, guys, to these cars coming up. We got a lot of good stuff coming. I got to get all this over to Gray this week, and waiting for the parts for this to come in, and then we got some really awesome content coming. Like I said before, we got some stuff coming down the pipeline. So, and there's more. We're probably booked out a couple months. So if you guys do want some work done, need some work done, let us know now. The quick jobs, like you guys saw in that black convertible out there and the GT500, we can turn them in a day or two. We'll take them. But if it's going to be kind of like the extensive builds, like the blue, the torch, and that silver convertible, we got to get that scheduled in. But guys, it's Chris. Ryan took off. He's got to go get his daughter. I'm just kind of finishing some stuff up here in the garage, and kind of just taking advantage of the time while I got it. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Today's video was just more of like a catch up on what we got going on, because we're still here working on the little stuff, and I don't want to kind of just kill the videos with just so much small stuff. We do like shooting the the bigger builds and the fun stuff. Watch me take off some more tint, and wet sanding a roof all over again is probably not ideal. So, but that's what we got. We're gonna keep moving forward, guys. It's Chris. It's SVT Garage. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Channel's growing. We appreciate it. We're up about 1,000 subscribers since January. So thanks to you guys. We really absolutely appreciate that. And we're gonna keep this thing moving. So it's SVT Garage. We'll see you in the next one.